Katsina, a major farming and livestock producing state in Nigeria's northwest, is a region with a long history of trade and agriculture. It is a part of the northwest zone, sharing borders with Zamfara, Kano, Jigawa, and Kaduna states and the Republic of Niger. The state's economy is heavily reliant on agriculture, with key crops including millet, sorghum, maize, rice, groundnuts, and cotton, as well as significant livestock farming. Farming is a major occupation for many residents, contributing to its status as a key agricultural state. Climate change was a major impact on farming in the state. However, insecurity has added a new dimension to the situation. For 70-year-old farmer Umaru Bello, this year's farming season has been a blessing, but insecurity remains a major concern. However, he warns against the practice of hoarding food items, which he believes contributes to inflation and food insecurity.
We are really facing serious challenges of insecurity. We pray for peace, and we appreciate the efforts of the security forces. But this issue requires God's intervention. On the possible hike in food prices, I always blame business people who mostly hoard food items until after the prices got high. We pray for God to make it easy for all of us.
Not all farmers agree that insecurity will affect food prices.
Hoarding of food items is totally prohibited by God entirely. If not for one to keep it for his family consumption, most people are not in good terms with God. That's why they are feeling the pain of insecurity. I can access my farm land at any time of the day without any doubt.
Another farmer, Umar Lawal, believes that hoarding is the real culprit. Nevertheless, the state is promising to put in place efforts to mitigate the impact of insecurity on farming.
Currently, the government has put in place a committee that is now saddled with the responsibility of retracing and redemarcating those cattle routes in Katsina State, both the local cattle routes and then the national and then the international cattle routes. You see, we share a common border with Niger Republic. And with that, there are certain times when herders are coming from Niger Republic into Nigeria and even out of Nigeria. So they follow through a certain routes. And we make sure that these routes are retraced and redemarcated.
You know, banditry is a very dangerous phenomenon that requires development of both kinetic and non-kinetic nature. And His Excellency the Executive Governor has sufficiently demonstrated his resolve to deal with banditry in all its ramifications. Investment of more than 36 billion naira has been made, and we are counting to deal with banditry. We have bought security assets. Katsina State is boasted to have the highest security assets in this part of the country. Maybe if we minus Borno State, that seems to be that in the theater of Boko Haram activities.
The farmers in Katsina State are entering the farming season with optimism, hoping that this year will give them improved yield and increased economic power.